David Hasselhoff? You were robbed. Everyone knows it. But you know what? Sitting around feeling sorry for yourself won't change anything. You gotta get back out there. You gotta show them the real Hoff.
Well, it's been a while since we had a show slowly centered around Mitch. So let's begin.
Mucho Morales, 93 KHJ.
Let's begin. Shall we be rehashing old wounds from an obvious trip down cliched lane with a company potluck and BBQ and a montage to feast your eyes on?
Look, if you had one job.
I know we're all full on montages, but unfortunately we must withstand this one force fed down our throats.
Capture, just let it slip.
Yes, back in the 80s, the beaches at night were sure a hazy shade of winter.
On his sweater already, mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking now. The clock's run out, time's up, over, loud. Snap back to reality, oh, there goes gravity.
Looks like Mitch's Starsky is having the warm bro feelings of sailing up to his hutch.
Well, see, you still take anything you can catch.
Back at the beach, Eddie is introducing a lifeguard not formally introduced to us all, but still one of the guys.
Ouch. Nice.
Car or the girl?
Both.
Ah, lack of background checks again, I see.
Ain't that the truth?
Those county bureaucrats, your tax dollars at work.
What a surprise.
Well, certainly not lifeguard material, but more of a shoe-in for the partner in crime position.
It's a beautiful red Porsche in lot 3. It's a shame. They look so much better in black.
He certainly seems fluid in smart-ass, sarcasm, and perversion.
Oh yeah, she wanted to bear my children.
With questionable morals and thoughts of nudity, he's going to fit right in at the tongue end of the ethics committee.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, these two are just trying to keep a straight face as they prepare for their boat race.
We no more talking about surfing, guys. You got a dory boat race to get ready for, and we are going to annihilate. Yeah, right. No more talking about surfing, guys. You got a dory boat race to get ready for, and we are going to annihilate. Yeah, right.
Must be hairy chest day.
You will be humiliated this year, you know that? Destroyed shells of your former self.
Bug Gunner, 93 KHJ.
Back at Baywatch HQ, Eddie and the Loose Cannon reminisce about their first deflowering ceremony.
Tell me, how old were you?
14. How about you?
The first time?
Yeah.
10.
Oh please, Eddie. Twigs and berries come with stereo instructions, and he tires out like an aged-old geriatric.
No way.
Where could this conversation possibly go?
Yeah, I'm serious. Heck, I started dreaming about it when I was about 8. Spent 2 years waiting for the right opportunity. Folks leave town, leave me with a 16-year-old babysitter.
Really?
Yeah, so I make her a deal. I give her the keys to my parents' liquor cabinet, and she gave me the keys to her car.
Oh, fooled you again. They weren't talking about preteen sex, but the first time they hitched a ride on Mustang Sally. Being born to be wild.
Her car?
Yeah, that was the first time I drove.
The first time you drove?
Yeah.
With outside listeners, people who are afraid of pedophiles need to grow up.
How silly of me to think that for the first time in weeks you might be talking about something more interesting than cars.
Bobby Winnegat Ocean, 93 KHJ.
Back at the Buchanan house, Craig certainly has become quite the roadie for Mitch.
Don't worry, my assistant is basting away. Hi, hut, oh!
Become quite the hamburger helper.
Hi, hut, oh!
Yeah, someone's got a bun in the oven.
Have you ever heard of girls? They can turn even the most ordinary party into something special, you know.
Chill out.
Where's some of that super cali bikiniistic sexy hella hotness?
They'll be here. The party hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, Mitch has discovered the fountain of youth alright, and looks and tastes a lot like vodka.
No, of course not.
Oh, looks like it's our first unattended children who'll be given an energy drink at this party and be taught to swear.
Kobe, not so fast. You might need a little hand. I'll help you eat it.
Hey, anything to make this kid interesting, because he's just so vanilla. Then like that, she arrives.
And hi, Alice.
His old flame Allison. The first flower to put a little sunshine down at Mitch's man cave.
It's a guy. Hi.
Choices. When you know you're screwed either way.
I guess Tony told you I was coming.
Yeah, he did.
But hey, here at Mitch's man cave, bad choices sure make for great drinking stories.
Remember that time when we were rookies and you guys swam out to the channel markers in your birthday suits?
It appears Mitch did more than pick straws to whom should he spend the rest of his life with, because apparently Mitch moved in on Craig's girl Allison 12 years ago.
15 years, you never figured that out?
Hey, you didn't figure it out either. I had to tell him.
And suddenly, they're having a huge fallout. Despite the fact they have both been close friends ever since and have both remarried.
Yeah, everything's great.
Wow, what a knee-slapping, mind-expanding tour de force.
The girl you and Mitch did battle over?
Yeah, what about it?
Nothing.
Well, in my defense, there's nothing wrong with a spot that me drinking 6 beers can't fix.
Yeah, why not?
Honestly, it's rather been full of beer than full of shit.
That's kind of dumb, don't you think?
So if this event took place 12 years ago and Hobie is 12 right now, wouldn't this now usher in a brand new revelation of significant plot importance of Allison being Hobie's estranged mother and bump Gail down to being just the stepmom?
I mean, Gina's 3,000 miles away and you're telling her about a reunion with an old girlfriend?
Eddie, I love Gina. She and I have complete faith in each other. Of course I'm going to tell her about Allison.
I don't get it, man.
Come on, simple logic here, writers. That finally makes the most sense. The question is, will it stick?
Allison and I broke up 12 years ago when she started seeing Mitch.
And she what?
Luckily, Gina's not here for most of the episode. You wouldn't want to know your lover boy traded you in for a less than significant character.
And you didn't kill him?
Well, he was my friend.
Exactly.
Wow, Craig, and the voice of all reasoning, the one who's the rock that keeps everyone together.
Allison and Mitch broke up. And we never said anything else about it.
Never.
Someone has a need. A need for nookie when you have a perfectly loyal, perfect 10 at home.
Not ever. Not once.
Sorry, I can't stand my brain can't stand this today. I mean, this show is coming down with the dumb. Allison arrives, and boy, should we all be elated considering the fact that Mitch, nor the rest of us, barely know her name, and she was the best thing that ever happened to Mitch? And are these two experiencing young love, or are they playing some adult version of Capture the Flag? Sorry, it's just, she has this cheap fling vibe to her.
Anyway, I'm here now.
Yeah.
Craig.
Allison?
Oh, aren't they really turning up the roast in this one? Even the music went flat.
Bobby Ocean, 93 KHJ.
We now switch from Days of Our Lifeguards to Grand Theft Auto for Dummies.
It's beautiful. Do you like it?
Seriously, you're gonna let all the boosting responsibilities to Eddie?
Yeah, man.
He'll be gone and pinched in 60 seconds.
No. Oh, yeah.
This is the moment these two realize they are bored and are about to hotwire a car and drive around casually as if they are playing GTA Online.
That's what the papers in the glove compartment say.
Okay.
It is when your brother-in-law's tired of searching for stations that sell leaded premium gas. Trust me, he's much happier driving the Yugo.
Like a Casa D Buchanan, Mitch turns up the heat. I mean, literally, as he attempts to put his old U-log into Mrs. Jones. After all, Mr. and Mrs. Jones have got a fling going on.
No cooking, no cleaning. Reunion rules.
Things are certainly getting wet and wild as Eddie and Shawnee are soaking up some suds. Well, isn't this a fun time for a bubble bath?
The True Dawn Blue, 93 KHJ.
Eddie then asks Trevor a second opinion as to whether this car appears to be pre-owned or boosted.
How much did you pay for this thing again?
2 G's. Huh? Not bad, huh? Admit it. You're dying with envy, right?
Yeah, well, wait till I see under the bonnet.
Seriously, Eddie, you can't bullshit a shyster by consulting with a shyster.
Nice to see a car with an actual carburetor.
Yeah, gas guzzler. Makes lots of noise. We're talking real car.
We're talking a hot car.
True, Trevor is young, dumb, and full of cum, but the prick sure knows a boosted vehicle when he sees one.
Damn right.
This car's worth $8,000 or $9,000, maybe more.
Got a good deal.
Meanwhile, back at the beach, the best buddies kayakathon is about to commence, but Mitch would rather savor some sweet nectar.
Morning!
But when it comes to saves and deflowering, sweethearts, no one does it better than this son of the beach.
Yeah! See? Told you everything would be okay.
Look, I've been working on it since 8 sharp. It's done. Why bother now?
Wasn't he the triggered one?
Oh. Something particular to say it.
I'm sorry, Craig. You might find it offensive, but I find it funny. And that's why I'm happier than you right now.
Let's just say it's hard to trust a guy who doesn't pay his debts.
Hey, Jax, what are you talking about?
Forget it.
Sorry, Craig. You're not triggered. You're just wrong.
June 23rd, 84, you needed $2,000 to buy that stupid Jeep, but you didn't have it and I did.
Craig, I paid you back.
No, you didn't.
The hell I didn't.
I already wrote you off as a bad debt.
They say behind every lifeguard stands the hawk, who has no idea what he did wrong.
My fault if you don't know what you got.
Sorry, Craig. Looks like your party favor didn't really do you any favors at all.
Hey, come on.
Time for his frown of shame.
When I was driving down here, I hit some traffic and I had some flashes about how the weekend might go. And the worst scenario was that there wouldn't be any chemistry between you and me. It didn't have anything to do with Craig. We are not kids anymore.
And like that, she's gone.
Hey, wait a second.
walk out of here just because Craig and I had a fight.
Well, Mrs. Cum and Go, huh?
I came here to have fun, and I'm not having fun anymore.
Okay.
You just asked us the most obvious question. Who left?
I want you to stay.
Dave Sholin, 93 KHJ.
Back at the Baywatch chop shop, Eddie confesses to the buyer of the car being stolen and is issued a full refund, all in exchange for immunity from the federal pound-me-in-the-ass prison.
What, does it look like I'm wearing a plaid suit here? You see my dog Spot hanging around? I don't have a liberal trade-in policy.
Have you learned a lesson today, Eddie, that not only is Grand Theft Auto illegal, but that buyer just saved you from all the federal inmates whom would have signed a non-compete agreement that your sweet little ass is all theirs.
I'll give you back your money. You can keep the car too, Eddie.
What's the catch, man?
There's no catch, just a golden opportunity. Marv's big in the auto business. As a matter of fact, he was just saying how good help's hard to find.
Opportunity only knocks once. Then it gets ticked off.
I like money, you know?
If he isn't as dumb as he looks, for Eddie has been working for the undercover police all this time.
I'm gonna run to you.
Craig, on the other hand, will be on Mitch about his lay that went away to the day he dies and have no shame because, after all, we're besties. You signed up for the drama. All it takes is to beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker to really sow the seeds of true bro love.
Story erased in 3 hours. Names are still in the entry.
I'll be there.
So will I.
This episode is almost over and we haven't heard a word about the boat race. Who prevails? Well, after coming down from his menstrual period, Craig and Mitch sow their oats and haul their oars to victory. Like we're all that not surprised, they're essential characters in the character rulebook.
Craig called me. He said he thought you and I should give it another chance.
Tossed out on the ocean,